there's a lot we shot. You know, I can't even keep count of how much we shot footage-wise. I know there's a lot more to be told in Michael's story, and the audience will want more.
Well, I have no control over the script on the second film, but I can guarantee Jafar gonna be good like he is in this one.
For months, fans have been waiting to see what Jafar Jackson will look like when he returns as Michael Jackson in Michael 2. And now, we may finally have our first major glimpse. A brand new look at Jafar has surfaced, and it's already getting fans talking. From his appearance to the small details that make him resemble his uncle, this latest transformation could give us a huge clue about what to expect from the upcoming sequel.
How far along have you all gotten? Because I know you've shot some other stuff, and we've seen scenes where you're like walking with Nia and other things that weren't in the movie. So how far along have you gotten?
Well, I don't know. That's a better question for Antoine Fuqua or Graham King.
But there's more to this new look than just a costume change. It may hint at exactly which era of Michael Jackson's life the movie is planning to explore, and some of the moments fans have been waiting years to see on the big screen. In the image, Jafar is almost unrecognizable at first glance. He's wearing Michael's signature black outfit, complete with the black glove and those unmistakable buckled accessories running up his arm. But it's the hair, the makeup, and especially the expression that really make the transformation stand out. The styling appears to recreate Michael's bad era almost perfectly, from the slick, curly hairstyle to the overall attitude. And seeing Jafar in this look makes it much easier to imagine the sequel bringing some of Michael's most iconic moments from this period to life on the big screen. For fans who grew up watching Michael during the bad era, this image could be one of the clearest signs yet that Michael 2 is going much deeper into the King of Pop's most legendary years. What makes these behind-the-scenes photos especially interesting is that they were actually captured during production of the first movie, before the filmmakers decided to split Michael's story across 2 films. That means some of the footage already filmed, including material from the bad era, is now expected to become part of the sequel.
Is there a moment you want to capture that you haven't captured yet?
Ooh, you know, since I was a kid, Smooth Criminal is always my favorite. It will be an honor to do that.
So you're ready for Smooth Criminal?
We'll see.
Do you have the lean? Do you got the lean? Are you ready for the lean?
Oh, as a kid, that was my favorite move. That was my favorite move, and I always wondered how he did that. Yeah, until I figured it out.
Then you figure out, now you know the secret.
What makes this return even more interesting is that the filmmakers already have a head start. Lionsgate has revealed that roughly 25 to 30% of the sequel has already been captured through footage filmed during production of the first movie. So this isn't just a possibility anymore. Michael 2 is confirmed to be in development and planned for release, with Jafar preparing to step back into the role that introduced him to audiences around the world.
They're eyeing a potential release in late 2027 or spring 2028.
There has to be a part 2. There has to be.
I think there could be, I don't know, maybe there would be a part 2.
The first film, which chronicled the King of Pop's life from childhood to his 1988 Bad World Tour, saw massive success, earning $1 billion globally.
Graham King, the film's producer, has previously acknowledged that there were more stories to tell about Michael, while Antoine Fuqua has said that enough material was filmed during the original production to potentially support another movie. For King and Fuqua, the challenge is making a second film that can explore the enormous amount of music, fame, controversy, and personal struggles that came after the period covered in the first movie. And with Jafar now saying he hopes the sequel will give audiences more insight into Michael's own perspective, the next chapter could be considerably more complex.
Michael's a soundtrack to my life, you know what I mean? He's also been a big inspiration for me and other people, so we have to get it right.
Can you at least tell me that you will be back for number 2?
We'll see. I would like to be. It's all scheduling and when it actually happens.
He has a lot of story to tell. I think the world understands that, and I would love to keep going with Michael Jackson and working with Jafar every day, and the team, an amazing team.
Jafar Jackson opened up to ET's Kevin Frazier about the deeply personal experience of portraying his uncle Michael Jackson. He shared how his family reacted to seeing his transformation on screen, and revealed that there's already a song from Michael's catalog he would love to bring to life in the sequel.
Do you still, because did you lose yourself in Michael a little bit? Have you gotten yourself back? Have you gotten Jafar back?
I think so, absolutely, yeah. But I enjoyed every second of it in Michael's world, and I miss it. I definitely do.
Your bedroom was Michael's bedroom, correct? Is that right?
Not growing up, but I grew up in the same house. Yeah.
It's the same house, but not the same bedroom.
Not the same bedroom. Well, I had a few years where I did sleep in that same bedroom, but my main bedroom was, I think think it was my Auntie Janet's old room yeah.
What makes Jafar's perspective so special is that he isn't simply portraying a music legend. He's portraying someone he knew as his uncle, and with the sequel now moving forward, he has the opportunity to explore even more of Michael's story and potentially recreate another iconic performance.
What does it mean that family is here again? They went to Berlin, they came here tonight, everybody's here, and people have been so enthusiastic about this movie.
It means everything, especially to have family. I mean, that's where it all started, especially with my family. We grew up always wanting to continue that bond and to have that support and feel it on a night like this. It couldn't be more special.
Okay, your dad saw the movie for the first time in Berlin. You walked up on the stage, you didn't have a chance to really interact, but what was that like? What was that moment behind the stage when he finally could say what he wanted to say?
It was so emotional. He cried. He couldn't even say much, and I knew that's how special it really meant to him. And it was all in his eyes, and he just couldn't be more proud. And he still calls me just saying how proud he is and can't believe that I was able to pull it off in that way. And it's to hear that, that's all I want to hear from my family.
Did you ever dream about this moment too? You guys have shut down all of Hollywood Boulevard. It's at the Dolby Theater where they have the Oscars. This movie is that big, and this is your movie.
It's really surreal and incredible. You know, coming into it at first, I didn't think of all this stuff. I'm only thinking about, the work and preparing. You don't really think about all this, and this is a whole other beast, to kind of take on. But I've been enjoying it day by day and really appreciating seeing all the fans and people come together just to feel that love that they have for Michael. It's incredible.
You are now a leading man. Have you been reading other scripts? Do you have something else you're going to do before you do this second part of Michael?
I've been reading many things, but there's a few things that has caught my eye, but it's really on timing whenever I'm available after finishing Michael. So we'll see, but I can't wait to get on to the next thing.
Marlon and Jackie Jackson were asked whether their sister Janet Jackson could appear in Michael Part 2, adding another interesting question to the already anticipated sequel. With the second film now in development, the brothers were asked if fans might finally see Janet's story included on screen.
We're getting up a follow-up film, which we're all so excited about. What are you most looking forward to exploring, and how important is it showing the role of Janet in the second film?
Well, I have no control over the script on the second film, so I have no direction on what they're gonna go. But I can guarantee Jafar gonna be good like he is in this one.
And Graham King is a good producer.
Yeah.
He's incredible. And
they call him King Films.
Yeah, and also Anton, he's incredible. And John Logan, who wrote, just incredible.
Reports of tension between Janet and Jermaine Jackson emerged after a private family screening of Michael. According to reports, Janet was highly critical of the film, while Jermaine strongly supported it, leading to a heated phone conversation between the siblings.
Janet Jackson and Jermaine Jackson, and it's being reported first by Page 6 and now also by TMZ, that there is beef happening. So what happened is there was a private screening allegedly that went down in LA, and the screening was just for Michael Jackson's family fourth. So after the movie screening ends, according to reports, everybody's like super excited during the film. There's clapping, there's laughter, lights come up, and then the conversations start about things that could have been better. And they're alleging that this is all coming from Janet Jackson. They say that she was allegedly very vocal and very honest about things she didn't like, which caused the back and forth. They said she talked about the makeup, the acting, even things small down to how people were walking in this movie. And at the theater, when the back and forth was happening, Jermaine Jackson told Janet, "You're going to miss this wave." He allegedly called her so jealous, and they said that there was a blunt exchange that stunned a lot of people in the room, and there's a lot of people that support each other on both sides. Like, some people are supporting Janet in this, some people are supporting Jermaine in this.
However, other members of the Jackson family disputed the reported feud. LaToya Jackson later said there was absolutely no problem whatsoever, while Janet had reportedly declined an opportunity to participate in the film. LaToya Jackson has pushed back against reports of a major feud between Janet and Jermaine Jackson over the Michael biopic. When asked about the rumored confrontation surrounding the family screening, LaToya reportedly dismissed the idea that there was a serious problem between her siblings.
You've seen the movie, clearly. Your thoughts and the job Jafar did.
I have to tell you, and I must say that Jafar is absolutely excellent in this movie. He did a fabulous job. And what's so just amazing to me is that I forgot I was watching Jafar. I actually thought I was watching my brother. So
they tried to float a rumor out there that there was this problem between Jermaine and Janet, or Janet and like what? You tell me what was going on.
There was absolutely no problem whatsoever, none whatsoever, and please believe it.
Okay.
Her reaction is significant because the rumors had suggested that Janet strongly disliked the film while Jermaine defended it. LaToya's response offered a much calmer picture, indicating that fans shouldn't necessarily interpret the reports as proof of a lasting family conflict. With Michael 2 already in development, questions about which Jackson family members will appear and how their relationships with Michael will be portrayed are likely to continue. For now, LaToya's comments suggest that the reported Janet versus Jermaine clash may have been exaggerated.
Why don't we see more of the Jacksons, or will we see more of the Jacksons later?
I'm not sure. That's a question for the producers and the filmmaker. However, and the studio, of course. I hope so. I hope so. I think so far it's wonderful, and you've seen it, and I'm sure you loved it as well.
The movie's incredible. I have already recommended to anybody who wants to come out, enjoy the day, and see the movie. That's why I'm just trying to clear up the misconceptions with you right now so that there won't be any, there's no issues. Okay, I also want to ask you, what does your mother think of the movie? Has she had a chance to see it?
Mother has seen it, and Mother's here tonight. She's not doing the carpet, but she's here tonight. And yes. She loves it. She felt and really thought Jafar did an excellent job. And of course, everybody's congratulating him on such a fabulous job. It's amazing to me how wonderful he was.
LaToya Jackson revealed that watching Michael was an unexpectedly emotional experience for her. She said she cried 3 times, particularly while seeing the Jackson family's early years recreated on screen and remembering the intense discipline their father, Joe Jackson, demanded from the children.
Did you feel emotional watching it?
I cried 3 times.
Really?
Yes.
In what moments of the film did you feel like really feel like you got you?
Seeing the story of your family in the beginning, and my father just making sure he instilled certain work ethics in them and making sure they did everything perfectly. And when you recall those days, it becomes emotional to you. And that's basically what happened, yeah.
For LaToya, those scenes brought back memories of a time when Michael was still simply her younger brother, long before he became the king of pop. She was also deeply impressed by Jafar's transformation, saying he made her feel as though she were watching her actual brother on screen.
It's magical. Just to see the love and the people that are here for him, it's so magical. And I have to say, he would be so proud and so happy and so honored. So I know he's looking down on all of us.
I love that so much. Have you seen the film?
Yes, I have.
What in the film, what was the thing that impressed you the most when you watched it? Sort of recreating this beautiful story.
I think what really and truly, honestly impressed me was the fact that Jafar made you believe and think that it was Mike. And you look at him and you forget that it's Jafar and you think it's your brother. So I was highly impressed with the work that he put into it and how he delivered it.
The experience reminded her of just how much Michael had to give as an artist. She recalled even telling him during his lifetime that there was so much more he could show the world, while Michael would respond that he wanted to give audiences a little bit at a time. For LaToya, the film wasn't simply watching a movie, it was revisiting her family's history and seeing her brother's extraordinary journey brought back to life.
What's it like to be part of that?
I think it's wonderful that Mike had such an impact on the world. And it's funny because when you're a part of the family, you live with this every day and you see him this way every day. And he had so much more talent to show and he didn't. And I would always say, Mike, show them this, show them this. He goes, no, give them a little bit at a time.
Prince Jackson has also spoken openly about the biopic. For Prince, the movie was about more than recreating Michael's performances. It was about helping audiences understand the person behind the king of pop.
I'm proud to be a Jackson. I'm proud of everything that my family accomplished and everything my father accomplished. I'm here now because of them.
Yeah.
And to see him being celebrated by the world and to have that love in such a strong way, I think is amazing. And then also, you know, the critics were betting against this movie, and here we are, first weekend out, it already broke records. And you know, my father was, is, and always will be a man of the people, and the people are speaking.
One of the most emotional parts for Prince came when he first saw Jafar completely transformed into Michael. He described the experience as an emotional shock, saying that seeing his cousin in costume and makeup suddenly felt like seeing his father again. Prince became so emotional that he had to step outside for a moment before returning to the set. Prince also hoped the film would show younger audiences the hard work, family life, and journey that shaped Michael before he became the global icon everyone knew. Having grown up alongside Jafar at Havenhurst, he described making the movie with his cousin as one of the greatest experiences of his life.
I think that my father deserves a project at this scale and size. He's one of the most important people in modern history, if not in history, and it's such an important story, especially now. And I'm so happy with the way the team brought it all together and finally got it out there.
How many times have you seen it, Prince?
I'm probably on my 14th now.
Now, do you, every time you see it, because I've only seen it twice, and we're about to have a family day that's coming up.
Awesome.
Do you still feel the same way in emotion and happiness and sadness and we did it? Is there still an emotional tie to the movie 14 times in?
I think what's the most interesting thing about the film, seeing it 14 times, is I don't ever get bored of it, even though I know what's going to happen. And every time I've watched it, I've noticed something new. And I was there every day on set, so I knew what we filmed and I knew the shots and the scenes. But the way when it comes all pieced together through post-production, I noticed more nuances. I was like, oh, I guess I saw him do that, but I didn't notice how important that was.
Jackie Jackson became visibly emotional while talking about seeing his nephew Jafar transform into Michael Jackson on screen. During an interview with E.T., Jackie struggled to hold back tears as he explained that Jafar didn't simply look like Michael. He felt like Michael had come back to life in front of him.
What do y'all remember about Michael?
Honestly, his essence, just the person he was as a family member, but also just as a role model for us. Just always being there for us, always showing love. And Uncle Jackie, see, speaking up,
has never gotten old, never gotten old.
Speaking up, just spreading so much wisdom and love and just teaching us what's important in life, you know, sticking together.
How proud are you of Jafar?
Oh, I can't even explain. I wouldn't want it any other way. Just, he's made us all so proud. It's unexplainable. Such a surreal moment.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Congratulations. Let me talk to this guy now. Thank you for coming over.
I couldn't believe it. I got so emotional because he became Michael on that screen, and it brought tears to my eyes. I couldn't believe it.
Marlon Jackson has also been asked about the criticism surrounding Michael, particularly after his niece Paris Jackson publicly expressed her concerns about the biopic. Rather than turning the disagreement into a family feud, Marlon defended the project and emphasized the importance of allowing audiences to experience Michael's story through the film.
But I will tell you this is a family-oriented movie. It's a great movie, and that's what it was about, just bringing families together. You can't bring families together to the movies anymore, and that's what we want to capture.
Marlon has been especially positive about Jafar's portrayal of his brother, saying that watching his nephew on screen could feel like watching Michael himself. That personal reaction helps explain why Marlon remains supportive of the movie, even as some members of the family have chosen to distance themselves from it. The contrast is what makes the situation so interesting. While Paris has questioned whether the film tells the full story of her father, Marlon sees Jafar's performance as a powerful way of keeping Michael's memory alive.
It means a whole lot to me because, well, first of all, let me say one thing, and I say this every time I speak of this movie. Jafar is unbelievable. Matter of fact, I think he's the only one that could have done this. Yes, I mean, I saw the movie. Universal Lion Gates wanted us to see the movie at their place, and I'm watching the movie, and sometimes I'm thinking I'm watching Michael up there. And I forgot, oh, it's Jafar. You know, and I've been on the side of Michael for umpteen years, so I know. And Jafar's damn good. This is special. It's a special moment. You know, Michael's the biggest entertainer in the world. And, you know, I'm just, you know, the work that we put in Gary, Indiana with my mom, my father, rehearsing us over and over, the Jackson 5 being the foundation and doing what they did, then on to Epic Records. I'm Sony now. And then Michael did his solo stuff and took it to another level. And I gotta say, he's down smiling.
Before Jafar Jackson stepped in front of the cameras as Michael, he had one person in particular he could turn to for guidance, his father, Jermaine Jackson. Having been Michael's brother and a member of the Jackson 5, Jermaine understood better than almost anyone what it took to share a stage with Michael. Jafar revealed that his father gave him advice that helped him approach the role with the right mindset, rather than becoming overwhelmed by the pressure of portraying such an iconic figure. Jafar had to trust his preparation and focus on delivering the performance honestly.
I just watched your dad walk by. It must mean the world to you to have him here tonight.
Oh, it means everything to me. I've been incredibly proud of just having the people around me, my family, and starting with the foundation and the insight that my father has given me.
What kind of insight did your dad give you?
He said always that, success never comes easy, and to work hard every day, and to, especially with this role, he said to pull it off in a way that will shock people. And I said, don't worry, I'm gonna work as hard as I possibly can to extreme lengths. And I wanted to do that with everything, the acting, the dance moves, and to surprise my family, and with the element of surprise with the performance. So I think I did that.
That guidance was especially valuable because Jafar wasn't coming into the project as an outsider studying Michael from a distance. He was stepping into the role with years of family memories behind him, while also carrying the expectations of millions of fans. Jermaine's experience with Michael gave Jafar something no acting coach could provide: a first-hand understanding of the world Michael came from and the discipline required to perform alongside him.
The emotion that it brings out in your uncles and your other family members is amazing and beautiful. How does that make you feel?
It makes me emotional. I remember when they first saw the screen tests, I got a call from each one of them individually, and even my Uncle Tito, rest in peace to him. And I just remember them getting emotional on the phone, and I started to cry just hearing it from the words, because to me, that's the truest and the highest compliment I can get as far as who I want to hear from, the people that knew him closest, and those are the, they're the ones I looked up to as a kid, and to hear how proud they are, how much support I have from them, and first and foremost, my grandmother. Who can be more proud? And that makes me the happiest I can possibly be.
If you want more videos like this, hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.